Welcome to this video. If you have been watching my videos or if you know me, you know that I have been in a pretty transitional period the last year, and I quit my job for a bit and then I had to move a bunch of times. So I had to be really frugal and start being okay with a lot less. I was thinking about what kind of video I wanted to make and what kind of things that I watch that I really like, and I love watching the fashion girls and getting inspiration from them, but obviously right now I'm not in a position to buy, 80% of the things that are on those channels, but I still, it's kind of like window shopping. But anyways, I thought that I would make a video because I have had to be okay with a lot less, and it's just things to make you feel better when it's hard to keep up. Just some small things that I have that I like recently gotten that just make me feel like me. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you that I am really enjoying, because it's just so practical, but I got this notebook at Dollarama and it's so cute. And then I got this for receipts at the thrift store and they kind of match together. And yeah, I just love a little polka dot book, and it's got all of these labels here. So I have stuff for just my life, which I haven't written in because apparently I'm avoiding that. Girl, my like acting, whatever, and just like other things. And yeah, I mean, everybody could use a good notebook. The next thing that I would like to share is frick. Okay, BRB, I have to get my flip-flops. Okay, the next thing that has made me feel better when it's hard to keep up is discovering the iconicness of generic stores, okay? Real Canadian Superstore, Old Navy, The Gap to be specific. I love the Real Canadian Superstore. Like, who doesn't love that place? They have really good decor. Obviously, it's really cheap. And they also have Joe Fresh. And I got a shirt that I got complimented on all the time for $10 off of the sale rack. Let me show you. I've worn it in other videos before. How cute. And I've gotten capris there before. Anyways, I just think that sometimes you can find things at like generic stores for way less expensive and like pretty good quality. Oh yeah, Old Navy flip-flops, polka dot flip-flops, $4, okay? $4. I know we're going into fall now, but I'm still wearing these every day. And then also Old Navy, very cute clip. There was a 2-pack of these, I think it was like $4, and I was like, wait, Old Navy is actually really cool. And also The Gap, I don't have anything from The Gap, but they've just been killing it in their advertisements, and I really, really want a vintage Gap hoodie. I just think, I don't know, something about wearing a Gap hoodie is really cool. Okay, the next thing is melancholic, whimsical music and whimsy in general. I think I have done a lot of thinking about, okay, I'll start where I heard this word whimsy. Is my friend, she posted a close story, and it was about her like complaining about her job and how she just wanted to like have whimsy. And I was like, wait, whimsy is the sweetest word ever. And I really relate to that word. Like, if there was one word that I just strongly identify with right now, it's whimsy, because I feel like it's really hard to exist in the world. And whimsy, or having whimsy, or being whimsical is like this little innocent part of you that like is able to dream and have your own sense of adventure and your own sense of like identity. And that brings me comfort when you're in the real world and people are scary and a lot of adulting is very difficult and unknown, but just knowing that there's like a little bit of whimsy that I carry within myself that you have to protect and you can't let it go away. That just makes me feel better. It makes me proud that I have whimsy, and I hope that if you guys have whimsy or you're trying to cultivate more whimsy in your life, that you do so. The next thing that I wrote down of things to make you feel better when it's hard to keep up is hermiting. I'm hermiting. I'm not doing anything for my birthday this year. I'm just gonna enjoy maybe a glass of wine with my roommates, and that is it. That is it. No big celebrations. I've never done that before. I've always like planned something, and there's so many expectations around a birthday, and I'm in a very transitional phase, so I just want to like be with like my roommates, like people that I know pretty well, and like, I don't know, just be cozy. Which leads me to my next thing is sharing dinner with friends. Not making dinner for friends, not having a potluck, but just like, I don't know, just sharing in general. Okay, and then the last thing that I have, I'm a Pinterest gal, and I went to my friend's pop-up vintage thingy, and she was like, Sid, you would really like these, and it was this keychain, and they were so cute. But I kind of was having this idea already before she even showed me that, because on my Pinterest I'd saved a bunch of really cute, really cool keychains. But I decided to make one, and I showed this in my last video, but I actually revamped it and I like it better now. Okay, this is my current, okay, wait, let me fix this. This is my current keychain. Like, isn't it so cute? This is my AirTag, and then I used nail polish and painted it like a chromy gold silver, and then put some beads that I had hanging around, and this little mushroom crystal, which is supposed to bring in money, so I'm keeping it on me at all times. And then this little rock earring that I had that I just used pliers and like twisted it all together, and I love it. I feel like having little things that you can personalize and make you feel just cute and fun and something you wouldn't normally think of to personalize, but just spending the time on it just for me has added a lot of joy into my life. And even though my circumstances are a little dire right now and I really don't want to get a job at a restaurant, holy shit, I was thinking of maybe coaching acting, maybe, but I have 3 shifts next week at the bakery, then it's back down to 1, but unfortunately I would just simply rather be on the street than go to a serving job. And maybe that's annoying to say, and maybe I'm not being very responsible right now. I don't know, guys, whatever. I'll keep applying places, and if it happens, it happens, and if not, what can you do? But yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. But yeah, anyways, having cute little things that are just make me feel like an actual person, basically, is what I'm saying. But yeah, these are a couple things that I have had or purchased or have decorated. Oh, also a good juice. I forgot how delicious juice is. This is mango lemonade. So yummy. These are just a few things that make me feel cute and cool, and they're all very inexpensive, and you can get them too. So yeah, I am about halfway through writing season 3 of Girl, and yeah, I'm just not really sure what's going on right now, because how I'm writing it is that I'm gonna need to be in a space that is not my own for a long period to film all of this. So I'll probably need to like rent the space, but I'm not sure. But yeah, anyways, life goes on, I guess. Okay, bye guys.